Hi guys, today is Monday, August 5th, and there are a lot of things to talk about. I've got some good news, but before we get to that good news or possible good news, there are a couple of things that I wanted to read on and mention. First thing is Ben Carson. I don't know if you guys heard, but he got kicked out of church. Why? Because he was going to do some kind of press conference on the lawn of a church. It's called the Morning Star Baptist Church of Christ in Baltimore, Maryland. But they quickly shut that down before he even set up. And they told him to get off the property. They wondered why he was there in the first place, as he never asked permission to be there. And he was there supporting, defending Trump's actions. I don't know. They said something about in a news article that they felt he was using the church as a photo op to make it look like he was doing something important. They didn't appreciate that. And you know, the nerve of him, like really, the nerve of him. The church heads are not Trump supporters. They are anti-Trump. You think he would have done some research before going onto their property. But you know what, guys? The people that Trump have hired have proven to be not so intelligent. So I'm not surprised. However, one thing I am worried about, and I have been worried about for the past couple of years, is the fact that he's a neurosurgeon. That's scary. Anyways, guys, remember I told you that Trump cares about what's been happening only as much as it affects his agenda and how it makes him look. In the wake of the shootings, he has gone golfing, guys. Yes, he's gone golfing. He could care less about anything that's been happening. But his response to the shootings, well, his way of saving face is to blame the shootings on mental illness. The man is so ridiculous that he doesn't see that he's actually, how should I say this? He's actually given Democrats a platform to speak on. How are you going to blame the shootings on mental illness? But since he's been president, his whole approach is to make it harder for people to access health coverage. You can't single out mental illness as an issue when it comes to having weapons, which it is. I'm not saying that it isn't. That is one of the issues that need to be addressed when we're talking about gun control and all that. But if you're going to take away access to medical coverage for those who are mentally ill, you have no basis or no grounding to stand on. You sound freaking stupid. He doesn't realize how stupid he sounds, guys. I just don't, there's no words for how stupid he is. This is what Democrats have been arguing for. With gun laws comes less access to weapons. They are going to be more regulated so people who do suffer from mental illness do not have access to weapons. I don't get this. I don't understand how his supporters don't understand this. So, this is his way of distancing himself from the actions taken by these, mentally ill individuals and his rhetoric. That's his way of separating the two. But maybe he does realize it, but there's no separation there. It's a cause and effect. It's just so ridiculous. Everything is so ridiculous. Let's see where this is going with him. Is it going to make any headway? Are his supporters waking up? I mean, what gives? Is he really that stupid? Let's see what tarot has to say. Oh, and you see we have the card of unwise. It's the Hermit in reverse. This is the wise man. This is the not so wise man. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Eight of Swords. Somebody's telling him that this was not a good idea. It's going to come back and bite him in the ass. It probably is already. You know what? You know what the tarot is, what I'm getting from this is he pulled something out of his ass and hoped that it would stick. You know those monkeys that take their poop and throw it at people? He's hoping that it would stick. And it's not. It's just making him look foolish. It's just making him look upright. This is new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. Or, you know, just starting fresh. This is just plain stupid. And that's what he looks like. He just looks like a big ass ignoramus. He's not going, this isn't going anywhere. It's not helping him. It's actually helping the Democrats. Okay, guys. Time to get to the real topic at hand. I'm going to put a link in the description box so you guys can read the article for yourselves. But I read somewhere that a federal judge in Washington is considering removing the Mueller report's redactions entirely. And I want to know how far this is going to get. Remember in the last video, guys, I told you that this is the beginning of the end. This may be what I was seeing. Let's see what Tarot has to tell us about this. Overcoming obstacles. We have the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and the Empress. See, this is the card of fertility. So this leads me to believe that it's going to happen. There's a high probability that this will happen, guys. I'm seeing that the judge is a fair judge. And the judge is very practical. That's why we have the fertility card here. And what is it? The Freedom of Information Act. That's what they're using in court to get it to be revealed. In a statement, the judge said that is what open government is about. He cited the resolution of a 2008 sex crime against financier Jeffrey Epstein as an example of how hiding the reasons behind not prosecuting high-profile people generates public distrust in the country's criminal justice system. Which I couldn't agree with more. So this, along with his common sense, makes it highly probable that this is going to pull through. And this is what the the Empress card tells me. It means fruition, fertility. Let's see what we have next. And next we have the Nine of Cups. So this is a breaking up of a union. In reference to what I've asked, I think it's the removing of something, the removing of the redactions from the report. disunion of redactions from the report. And then we have the Two of Wands, which represents searching, looking, discovering. Oh, and this is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, I think it's Mother Russia. It's searching for information on partnerships between America and Mother Russia, or shady dealings with Mother Russia. And this is the Five of Swords, which represents either a need to retreat, keeping up the fight, or not backing down. And in this case, it's not backing down. So this may very well happen. This is despair, worry. This is like no need to worry. So this is looking pretty good for us, guys. Anyways, I saw the article and I said, you know what? I got to jump on this and make a video on this. I thank you guys for watching once again, and I will see you within the next video. Bye.